TK Kirkland revealed that Cedric the entertainer tried to humiliate him by getting him off his own show.
Ced found that I was on the show. He said, yo, we don't want TK Kirkland on the show. They made us sign some paperwork to make sure I did not.
But this did not stop TK Kirkland from flourishing by himself. Even after being pushed off a show he had paid for, he even ended up with an executive position for the show.
Now, as a man, I ain't tripping about it because I still made a lot of money off Ced. Thank you, Ced. I appreciate it.
For years, Cedric has been alleged to have looked up to Steve Harvey, blindly following him and doing whatever Steve asks of him, despite the fact that other comedians are losing respect for what Cedric does to appease Steve Harvey.
Levita cooked a real nice dinner. You know, Levita is a wonderful cook.
So why did Cedric try to humiliate TK Kirkland? And why is he being called Steve Harvey's blind follower? Let's get into it. In the intricate tapestry of the comedy world, the rise of rivalry often unfolds behind the curtains, away from the laughter and applause. TK Kirkland's recounting of an incident with Cedric. The entertainer unveils such a narrative, one that speaks volumes about the unseen dynamics of the comedy industry. Kirkland, known for his unfiltered and bold comedic style, found himself in a perplexing situation, orchestrated by none other than Cedric, the entertainer, a figure he once shared the stage with.
Ced found that I was on the show. He said, yo, we don't want TK Kirkland on the show. They made us sign some paperwork to make sure I did not.
Kirkland's journey in comedy was marked by his fearless approach to humor, often pushing boundaries and challenging norms. This approach, while earning him acclaim, also seemed to have sown seeds of unease among his peers, including Cedric. The incident in question took place in Cincinnati, Ohio, where Kirkland, along with a group of friends, had organized a comedy show headlined by Cedric, who was then a significant draw for audiences. The twist in the tale came when Cedric discovered that Kirkland was set to perform at the show. Despite Kirkland's significant role in organizing and funding the event, Cedric expressed his reluctance to share the stage with him. This reluctance stemmed not from any professional misconduct on Kirkland's part, but seemingly from a sense of competition, perhaps even intimidation, given Kirkland's rising popularity and distinct comedic style.
That's dirty, man, to do somebody like that. What made him do that?
Because I'm funny. You know, some comics don't want somebody to go up in front of them.
Cedric's insistence led to an unusual and unfair demand. Kirkland, despite being a financier and organizer of the show, was asked to sign paperwork, ensuring he would not perform. This demand placed Kirkland in a dilemma, forcing him to choose between asserting his right to perform and ensuring the show's financial success. Choosing the latter, Kirkland stepped back, a decision that spoke to his maturity and understanding of the bigger picture, but also highlighted the underlying tensions and rivalries in the comedy circuit. The incident between TK Kirkland and Cedric the entertainer, while a singular event, reflects broader themes of integrity, competition, and the complexities of navigating the comedy industry. Kirkland's experience sheds light on the often unspoken but intense rivalries that exist behind the scenes. Rivalries that can sometimes overshadow the camaraderie typically associated with comedians. Kirkland's decision to step back from performing, despite his significant investment in the show, was a testament to his professionalism and his ability to prioritize business interests over personal pride. However, it also raised questions about the nature of competition in the comedy world. The fact that a comedian of Cedric's stature felt compelled to exclude Kirkland from performing suggests a level of insecurity or threat perceived in Kirkland's comedic prowess. This incident also highlights the challenges comedians face in balancing their personal integrity with the competitive demands of the industry. For Kirkland, this meant swallowing a bitter pill and acknowledging the harsh realities of the business side of comedy. For Cedric, it revealed a side of his persona that the public seldom sees, one that is calculative and perhaps apprehensive about sharing the spotlight with equally talented peers. Reflecting on this episode, Kirkland maintains a dignified stance, choosing not to harbor resentment or engage in public disparagement of Cedric. This attitude underscores a level of maturity and a deep understanding of the transient nature of success and rivalry in the entertainment industry. It also speaks to the resilience required to navigate the highs and lows of a career in comedy, where one's standing can be as volatile as the reactions of a live audience. Cedric. The entertainer's ascent in the world of comedy is a narrative of talent, timing, and resilience. His journey from a local comedian to a household name is marked by memorable performances that showcased not just his comedic prowess, but also his ability to resonate with a diverse audience. However, his rise to stardom was not without its complexities. The label of being Steve Harvey's cast a long shadow over his achievements, suggesting an over-reliance on Harvey's influence for his success. Cedric's entry into the comedy scene was characterized by his unique blend of humor, wit, and a keen observation of everyday life. His ability to transform mundane situations into moments of laughter endeared him to audiences, making him a beloved figure on the comedy circuit. His rise was a testament to his versatility as he seamlessly transitioned from stand-up comedy to television and film, further establishing himself as a multifaceted entertainer. The relationship between Cedric and Steve Harvey, both kings in their own right, was a significant aspect of his career. Their camaraderie was evident in their performances, particularly in the Kings of Comedy tour, where they shared the stage with other comedy greats. However, this relationship was not without its challenges. The dynamics between Cedric and Harvey were reflective of the competitive nature of the comedy industry, where alliances and rivalries often coexist. The incident involving the label of being Harvey's liquor brought a different dimension to Cedric's public persona. The comment was uncharacteristic of the Cedric that audiences had come to know and love. It raised questions about the pressures and expectations faced by comedians at the pinnacle of their careers. In the annals of Cedric the Entertainer's career, his portrayal of Grandma Puddin' on The Steve Harvey Show stands out as a pivotal moment, marked by controversy and introspection. This decision, to don a dress for the role, became a focal point of debate, especially when contrasted with other black comedians' well-known stance against wearing dresses.
So y'all tried to pull one over on old Grandma Puddin'. So not only are you a Jezebel,
Cedric's choice to portray Grandma Puddin' was more than a mere comedic act. It was a decision laden with cultural and societal implications. In the world of black comedy, the act of a male comedian wearing a dress has often been seen as a symbol of submission to stereotypical roles imposed by Hollywood. This portrayal by Cedric, therefore, raised questions about artistic integrity, creative freedom, and the subtle pressures exerted by the entertainment industry. To make matters even worse, Steve himself never wore a dress on any of his shows, but made Cedric wear one on his own show. The contrast between Cedric's decision and Steve Harvey's refusal to wear a dress added a layer of complexity to their relationship. Harvey, known for his strong stance on maintaining dignity and resisting stereotyping, inadvertently became a benchmark against which Cedric's choices were measured. This situation placed Cedric in a challenging position, where his artistic choices were scrutinized through the lens of Harvey's principles. The controversy also sparked a broader conversation about the representation of black men in entertainment. Cedric's portrayal of Grandma Puddin' was not just a personal or professional decision, but a moment that reflected the ongoing struggle for black entertainers to navigate an industry that often demands conformity at the expense of individual expression. It highlighted the delicate balance black comedians must strike between making people laugh and maintaining their dignity. Furthermore, this incident sheds light on the evolving nature of comedy and the role of comedians in challenging societal norms. While comedy has long been a platform for addressing and subverting stereotypes, the choices made by comedians like Cedric can have far-reaching implications. They not only influence their careers, but also contribute to the broader discourse on race, gender, and representation in the arts. The decision for black male comedians to wear a dress in performances has far-reaching implications, extending beyond the realms of comedy and entertainment into the broader discourse on black male identity and representation.
The dress thing is taboo in today's world because the world has woken up. so to speak.
In Hollywood, the portrayal of black men in dresses has been a contentious issue, often criticized for perpetuating emasculating stereotypes. This practice harks back to a long history of minstrelsy and caricature, where black men were often depicted in demeaning and dehumanizing ways for entertainment. The modern-day equivalent, seen through the lens of comedians donning dresses, can be viewed as a continuation of this problematic legacy. It raises concerns about the reinforcement of negative stereotypes that undermine the dignity and complexity of black male identity. For black comedians, the decision to wear a dress is often laden with a sense of betrayal and a capitulation to the demands of an industry that has historically marginalized and typecast black performers. This choice can be seen as a compromise of artistic integrity, where the pursuit of success and recognition comes at the cost of perpetuating harmful stereotypes. The impact of this choice is not limited to the individual comedian, but resonates within the black community, affecting how black men are perceived and represented in society. The negative implications of wearing a dress also extend to the broader narrative of black masculinity in entertainment. It contributes to a one-dimensional portrayal of black men, overshadowing the diversity and richness of black male experiences and identities. This trend can have a detrimental effect on the self-perception of black men and boys, who may see these portrayals as limiting and prescriptive representations of their identity. Furthermore, the issue of black male comedians wearing dresses is emblematic of the larger power dynamics in Hollywood. It reflects the challenges black entertainers face in asserting their agency and resisting pressures to conform to roles that do not align with their values or artistic vision. The controversy around this practice is a call to action for more nuanced and respectful portrayals of black men in entertainment, emphasizing the need for diversity in storytelling and the empowerment of black voices in the industry. Due to all the negative implications of wearing the dress for Steve's show, Cedric was allegedly branded Steve Harvey's liquor. This remark, laden with implications, transcended a mere jest, intertwining the complex relationships and power dynamics within the comedy community. The controversy surrounding Cedric the Entertainer, particularly his portrayal of Grandma Puddin' and the label of being Steve Harvey's liquor, illuminates the complex dynamics of the comedy industry and the delicate balance of personal integrity. In the world of stand-up comedy and entertainment, personal integrity often intersects with professional demands. For black comedians like Cedric, this intersection presents unique challenges. The decision to portray a character like Grandma Puddin', while a comedic choice, carried with it the weight of cultural stereotypes and expectations. It highlighted the pressure to conform to certain roles and the struggle to maintain authenticity in an industry that often prioritizes marketability over artistic expression. The label he acquired added another layer to the narrative, suggesting a dependency on Harvey's influence and undermining Cedric's accomplishments. This label not only affected Cedric's public image, but also spoke to the broader issue of mentorship and influence in the comedy world. It raised questions about the dynamics of power and control in the industry, where success can sometimes be intertwined with the support and approval of more established figures. Moreover, the incident sheds light on the broader societal implications of comedy as a form of cultural expression. Comedy has always been a powerful medium for addressing social and political issues, often serving as a mirror to society's strengths and shortcomings. The conflict between maintaining personal integrity and adhering to industry standards is a reflection of the larger societal debates about representation, diversity, and the role of art in challenging the status quo. The public's reaction to the controversy was a complex tapestry of surprise, disappointment, and introspection. Fans of Cedric, who had long admired his comedic talent and on-stage charisma, were taken aback by the developments. The portrayal of Grandma Puddin' and the subsequent label raised questions about Cedric's artistic choices and the pressures of conforming to industry standards. Social media platforms became hotbeds of discussion, with with fans and followers dissecting every aspect of the controversy, debating the implications for Cedric's career and the broader comedy landscape. The controversy also sparked a broader conversation about the representation of black men in entertainment. Cedric's portrayal of Grandma Puddin' was a moment that reflected the ongoing struggle for black entertainers to navigate an industry that often demands conformity at the expense of individual expression. It highlighted the delicate balance black comedians must strike between making people laugh and maintaining their dignity. Furthermore, this incident sheds light on the evolving nature of comedy and the role of comedians in challenging societal norms. While a comedy has long been a platform for addressing and subverting stereotypes, the choices made by comedians like Cedric can have far-reaching implications. They not only influence their careers but also contribute to the broader discourse on race, gender, and representation in the arts. Comedians often serve as societal commentators, using humor to reflect and critique social norms and issues. In this role, they wield significant influence in shaping public opinion and cultural narratives. The controversy involving Cedric highlighted the delicate balance comedians must maintain between entertaining their audience and addressing sensitive societal issues. Cedric's portrayal of Grandma Puddin', while a comedic act, carried with it implications about gender representation and stereotypes in the entertainment industry, particularly concerning black male comedians. The label of being Harvey's liquor added another dimension to the societal impact of the controversy. It raised questions about mentorship, influence, and dependency within the entertainment industry, particularly among black entertainers. This label not only affected Cedric's public image, but also spoke to the broader issue of power dynamics in the comedy world. It underscored the challenges faced by black comedians in navigating an industry that often places them in a position of having to choose between artistic integrity and commercial success. Moreover, the incident shed light on the evolving nature of comedy in the digital age. In an era where social media can amplify any statement or action into a global conversation, comedians must navigate a landscape where their words and actions can have far-reaching implications. This reality calls for a more thoughtful and strategic approach to public communication, where the implications of one's words and actions are carefully considered. The societal impact of the Cedric controversy also includes the role of comedians in challenging and subverting stereotypes. While comedy has long been a platform for addressing societal issues, the choices made by comedians can significantly influence public perceptions and cultural discourse. The controversy surrounding Cedric serves as a reminder of the power of comedy to both reinforce and challenge societal norms and expectations. Looking to the future, the lessons from this controversy have the potential to influence the direction of comedy and entertainment. They highlight the need for a balance between artistic expression and social responsibility, encouraging comedians to use their platforms thoughtfully to challenge stereotypes and promote positive cultural narratives. The Cedric controversy also serves as a catalyst for broader conversations about diversity and inclusion in the entertainment industry. It underscores the importance of providing platforms for diverse voices and perspectives, ensuring that the comedy landscape is reflective of the rich tapestry of human experiences and stories. Reflecting on the journey through this narrative, we have traversed from the initial shock and surprise of the feud to a deeper understanding of the complexities involved. We have explored the backgrounds and career trajectories of Cedric and Harvey, understanding how their paths have been shaped by their unique approaches to comedy and the industry's demands. The controversy has served as a mirror, reflecting the broader dynamics of power, representation, and artistic expression within the comedy community. Looking at the current status of Cedric and Harvey, it is evident that both comedians have continued to navigate their careers with resilience and adaptability. Cedric, known for his versatility and mainstream appeal, remains a prominent figure in entertainment, while Harvey, with his influential status, continues to shape the comedy landscape. The feud, though a momentary episode in their careers, has left an indelible mark, contributing to their narratives as artists and public figures. Furthermore, the story of TK Kirkland and Cedric the Entertainer stands as a stark reminder of the complexities and underlying tensions that often go unnoticed by the audience. The incident in Cincinnati, where Kirkland was compelled to step back from performing on his own show due to Cedric's intervention, is not just a tale of personal conflict, but a reflection of the deeper power dynamics within the comedy industry. Kirkland's recounting of the event paints a vivid picture of the challenges and obstacles faced by comedians, especially those who dare to carve their own path. His decision to invest in and organize a show, only to be sidelined at the last moment, speaks volumes about the unspoken rules and hierarchies that govern the industry. It highlights a reality where success and recognition can sometimes come at the expense of personal integrity and professional respect. Cedric's role in this incident, as described by Kirkland, offers a glimpse into the competitive nature of comedy, where the fear of being overshadowed can lead to actions that contradict the camaraderie typically associated with the profession. This episode serves as a poignant reminder that behind the laughter and applause, the world of comedy can be rife with rivalry and strategic maneuvering. The Kirkland-Cedric saga is more than just a story of a backstage feud. It is a narrative that underscores the importance of resilience, adaptability, and maintaining one's principles in the face of industry pressures. It also calls for a re-evaluation of the values and ethics that guide the comedy world, urging a shift towards greater inclusivity, respect, and support among comedians. As we close this chapter, the lessons from this incident continue to resonate, offering insights into the complexities of the entertainment industry. They remind us that in the world of comedy, the spotlight often illuminates only a fraction of the story, leaving much to be discovered in the shadows of the stage. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.